Welcome back, everybody, to the BaerTaffy live show. It's Tuesday, April 15th. First stream post-PAX East. Finished off The Wolf Among Us Episode 3 just now. It is time to play the first daily challenge since last week. My God, it has been a very long time. I was wondering if I could do that without clicking on the thing, but I don't think I can. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming out again. Man, I miss it. Miss being with y'all for the streaming gigs. Good to see you as well, MGM. Gonna talk all about PAX, I think. That's pretty much gonna be the majority of the commentary here through the daily challenge, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's do it! Daily challenge for the 16th of April, 2014. Really has been about 7 days since... This may be the longest amount of time between times I've played Spelunky. That was like horribly phrased, but I think you guys understand what I was trying to say. I'm gonna use a rope for this. Seems like a good idea. For a parachute, alright, that's fine. Alright, so... let's see. I was at PAX East this year, and it was freaking incredible. I love Boston, first of all. Like, I grew up in the Boston area. I was there for a few years. I lived in a military family, so I moved around quite a bit. But I lived in the Boston area when I was about, 10 to 14 years old-ish. I remember quite a bit of it, and it's a really awesome city. It's a really fantastic city. Lots of things to do. Lots of bars, if you're into the bar hopping scene. Just a really cool place, though. Like, I love the feel of Boston. I love the atmosphere. I love all the people there. I love that it's a really good place to go if you like the kind of melting pot territory around you. Back after a busy week, creator Brian, welcome. Didn't get sick. I hope not. I know quite a few people caught the PAX plague. It does tend to go around. Yes, alcohol! It's Austin! I was there with Austin. That's a good guy. I like that guy. So much beers. I'm not really a beer drinker, but I did have my fair share of rum and coke. That was my go-to for the weekend. Yeah, it was a really good time. I've got a few stories. Been looking for questions to answer as we go through this here, but this is basically Baer talks about PAX while playing the daily challenge. I was actually considering doing some kind of PAX East roundup video like you tend to see everywhere you go. Maybe. Might still do that, but for now we'll go ahead and just talk about it here. Which I think is pretty easy, pretty reasonable, yeah? Spirit Week at your high school, and for Disney Tuesday, someone got convinced to dress up as Rapunzel. Nice! Sounds like fun. As a dude, yes. Very interesting. Oh, that was that's what we call a mistake! Oh boy. Can I get him to explode on the tinderbox, maybe? Let's see. I want to kill this guy. There we go. Alright, so it wasn't so bad. Oh, man. Oh, hey, look at that. That's easy. Nice. I'm terrified it's gonna, explode as soon as it hits that other side, though. Okay, anyway. Throw this down here. It'll do just fine. There we go. And now, I get to take this. Oh, well, I should probably be able to get there. Sorry, I'm totally abandoning my train of thought because I need to figure out this very complicated scenario here. Oh, goodness. Screw it. Not important enough. Okay, anyway. Video should be playing. Yeah, we're doing Death Roulette as well, so if you guys want to do that, feel free to drop links in the chat. Anywhere you want. Okay, yeah, I did meet Bisnap. I did. I spent, the entirety of Friday texting with him. And it was basically up to him, because much like everyone else, I had absolutely no idea who I was looking for. So it took like a day for us to meet up. We did meet up. I met just about everybody that you would think I would meet. I did meet. That was there at least. So there was Josh, Nick, and Ryan. I met all of them. All super freaking awesome guys. Jake was there. Jake and Mathis. Jake, Red Panda Gamer. Of course. I spent the first couple of nights with Mathis and Jake, and unfortunately I had to find other lodgings because I didn't know that Mathis has 3 cats, and I'm apparently much more allergic to cats than I remember. So that wasn't very fun. Although I do really like those guys, but that was a difficult situation. Okay, I've done this before. I'm terrified of it, though. What if I do this? That didn't work. He's definitely very much alive. Okay. Pilgrim Lee! Pilgrim Lee, thank you very much for the subscription. First subscription post-PAX. Pilgrim Lee. That even had a delicious bit of alliteration to it. That made me happy. Pilgrim Lee, welcome to the bear pile, my friend. There's like a whole new section, actually. I think... Let's go ahead and just start off a fresh bear pile, shall we? Everybody's all together still, of course, but... Gotta have a new setup for the new folks, for the post-PAX folks. How many sweaty kisses did you exchange with Derek Yu? Only several. He actually wasn't there. Yeah, Mossmouth, both Andy and Derek, neither of them really had any reason to be there, I don't think. But yeah, I didn't actually, I've never met Merrick. I've never met Merrick. I've never met Derek Yu before. Yeah, I am super allergic to cats, it sucks. Yeah, so I met all the NLSS crew. I had to stay with Austin, who is in here at the moment. Who's actually, again, thank you very much, by the way, for the accommodations. Although I'm kind of jumping straight to this pseudo punchline of the story, but I ended up spending the night in Austin's hotel tub after a very heavy night of drinking. So that was fun. Sleeping in a tub, it's really not as bad as you'd think it is. Especially if you have a slightly larger tub. Like, the one I slept in certainly wasn't that big, but... Big tub with a comforter and some pillows and stuff, you're in good shape. Really is not that bad. Are you going to PAX South? I have, like, no idea at the moment. As far as the other PAX events are concerned, I really don't even have a clue. So I'll have to figure that out as we go. The most likely one I'll be attending is PAX Prime, because I actually have means to stay with a relative there. Let's see. Go too hard on the Mike's Hard Lemonade. Yo, man, I expanded my horizons a bit this weekend. I went for some Angry Orchard and some rum and coke, like I said earlier. That was pretty much... I say that like I'm this, like, refined connoisseur of fine liquors now. $6 rum and coke in the Bleacher Bar and bottom of Fenway Park, man. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no beef with y'all. I think I'm done on this level. Yes. Yes, indeed I am. Let's go. Yeah, hotel tub's not bad, exactly. You should put up a donation thing where if you raise enough money you go to Gamescom. Oh my god. Well, that... Okay, I mean... Here's the thing, is I still feel scummy just for having a donation link in general. But I've gotten over that. I mean, it's certainly... it's just such a... It's such a sketchy area. It's so difficult... It's not just me, we actually had conversations about this. Not just me, but like all of us. We got a tough time with that stuff, man. Like, we know a lot of people are extremely generous and wonderful folks and want to help us get done what needs doing. I suppose, given enough interest, it could definitely be a thing that happens. Some kind of... I mean, I'd certainly want to do something to earn that. So maybe, I don't know, I'd do like some kind of 48-hour ridiculous raise money to go to Gamescom kind of thing. We got frames going on? Oh, we are dropping frames. I'm sorry, guys. Not sure why that is. You know what? I think I know exactly why that is. Hold on. See if this helps out. Maybe. Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully that fixes it up a little bit. Apologies, guys. A lot of things broke over the course of a week. My now playing functionality is completely gone. A lot of my OBS settings were different. I don't know how it happens, but somehow, after having not touched my computer or anything on it for over a week, it just changes itself. And of course I take damage to a blue frog as well, because that's just a natural thing. It's all Kyle's fault, of course. Freeze ray. Interesting. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to hope for the black market in 2-3. Okay, I hope I fixed the drop frame. Sorry about that, guys. I use OBS for streaming. Alright, so anyway. PAX East. I met up with Austin, with Rob as well. Oh, goodness. Oh, are you serious? Well, alright. We'll keep going. Yep, that was bad. Don't even want to look at the leaderboard. Who cares? Keep going. Pay out to the piranha. I didn't even see him down there. Jesus. Interesting. North, Kitty Cat Vantis, and JJ Zoom. Well done. Anyway. Met with Rob. Met with Austin. Rob's friend Dennis, who I believe has a YouTube channel. I just have no idea what it is. But he's an awesome guy as well. Met up with a bunch of developers. Really good stuff there. It was just a good time, man. PAX East, in a nutshell for me, was convention secondary, bar hopping legendary. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but I'm really happy it did. But the time we spent out in the bars, out just hanging out around the town, we explored quite a bit of the area around the convention center in Boston, and like I said, I really, really like that place. I never did meet up with BaerTaffy. I didn't know he was there. Oh no, yeah, he was there, wasn't he? He was there with Mr. Wolfles. Rob Face Hype, yes indeed. Tweeted out a couple of the photos as well. Twitter.com/BaerTaffy if you'd like to see some of those. I didn't get too many. I should have taken a lot more photos, probably. Dennis appears in some Magic games, is that right? Sounds about right. He's a good guy. Very interesting guy. He's got a lot of awesome stories. How cute did Bisnap and Fedrin look together? I think they may have been too adorable. If I had to give you a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say... Totes. Totes adorbs. Bisnap and Fedrin. Bar hopping legendary, the BaerTaffy story. Only if my part is played by Kuma. Oh, hello there. Hello there, dead shopkeeper. How are you doing? Oh, that looks like fun to be dead. Oh, damn it. We had an eggplant running. I just accidentally destroyed that. Oh, well. Accidentally destroyed that. Whoops. Oh, darn it. Listen to me angrily pound my fist on the table. Darn. Ah, I lost it. I'm so upset about that. I'm an ass. I do want to do an eggplant run, actually. I haven't tried that in a while. That seems like it'd be a good idea. Rob does have the most adorable face, doesn't he? Especially in a lot of photos I took of him. It's just Oh, it's just perfect. Dennis's voice isn't deeper than mine, but Dennis has like a, so Dennis is apparently from Russia and lives in New York City. And just think of the combination of those two dialects. And that's what you get, and it's pretty flawless. I saw Spoodoxy, yes I did, and they are just totes adorbs as well. Love those two. How was your reaction when you realized you sat next to the... Major Nelson, yeah, that was so bizarre. I was just sitting in the airport. Totally just killing time. I think I was actually watching a movie on Netflix. Which was very, convenient, by the way. Logan Airport, free Wi-Fi. I get to, pull out the old laptop. Kill time that way. Probably could have been doing some work now that I think about it, but whatever. Yeah, I was just watching a movie, and I hear what I think is like a familiar voice, something I've heard from other places, but I don't really pay attention to it. And then I get up for some reason, and I turn around and I start to sit down, and then I realize, oh, hey, that's Major Nelson. Sure as hell is. I should just leave. That's not what I said to myself. That's my current thought process. Charwal, welcome. So yeah, and he was just sitting next to me, and I was like, oh, hey, you're Major Nelson. Can I get a photograph with you? And he said, bugger off, kid, I'm busy. Because he turns into like an angry version of Jason Statham, apparently, when he's in airports. No, he didn't do that. He said, this is it. Okay, so I'm going to remember this for quite a while. The first thing Major Nelson ever said to me after saying yes and hello. Okay, so let's... it's not really a very specific thing. This is the first question I was ever asked by Major Nelson. And I'm not like trying to rip on the guy or anything. I just thought it was kind of silly that this is his go-to. He asked me, so what are you playing on your console? That was Major Nelson's question for me, is what am I playing on my console? I was kind of taken aback by it because I was like, that question just made me think he was asking me. The only thing I could think of when he said console was my old PlayStation. Like my PS1 that I have underneath a 40-inch tube TV in my office. Let's whip some pots, by the way. But I actually... Oh god, that almost killed me. I told him Spelunky because I couldn't think of anything that I'd played on my Xbox 360 in such a long time. So I was like, oh, I mean... That, you know that game that came out in 2012? Still playing that one. Which is true, just not on the 360. He doesn't need to know that. He also doesn't need to know I haven't turned on my 360 except for the sole purpose of watching Netflix for probably about 6 months now. How was PAX? We are indeed talking about that. Hello, yes, so what are you playing on your console? He didn't even want the photo, he just wanted to know. And then he wrote it down on a clipboard, and he smacked me in the mouth. Major Nelson, everybody. No, that's libel, actually. He was a very nice guy. For real, like, he was super polite. Just had a very brief interaction with him. I talked to him while I was taking the pictures, and then I sat back down and didn't bother him for the rest of the airport stay. Until I left, and then I said, hey, thanks for the photo again. See you later. Have a safe flight. Yeah, that was my interaction with him. Tate! I want to say that and just have a long pause. But Tate, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you, sir. Yay! Appreciate that support. You're wonderful. We're going to keep going here. Alright. More PAX to talk about. Yeah, he just wanted to make sure I had the console. He's like, oh, okay, cool. There you go. Let's see. It hasn't been 3 minutes. We've been playing for about 20. Let's see. Trying to think of who else I ran into. Oh, I met a Cobalt Streak, actually. A lot of you probably know him. We hung out and played a game called Nobody Talk and Nobody Blows Up. I can't. I gotta remember the name of it. Maybe Austin remembers the name of it. Actually, I don't know if Austin was there for that one. I think you were. I don't remember. Yes, we did indeed start early. Quick Google of Major Nelson will yield results. That was my, I'm trying so desperately. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss out. Oh my god, I just nearly repeated the daily throw. That would have been hilarious. Oh, goodness. Worm hype! I did see Bisnap, I did. He's a stalwart young lad. Who the hell is Kevin Butler? Who the hell is Kevin Butler? More specific question, where the hell is Kevin Butler? What's he been up to? Oh, is Bisnap here? Oh, yes. There we go. There's the beautiful blinking. Oh, let's see. That human costume you were wearing at PAX was pretty very elaborate cosplay. Yeah, I was hoping people would like that. I had the best cosplay that no one was aware of at PAX, I think. If they had a category for best incognito cosplay, well, first of all, I think Bisnap would win, but then I'd come in a close second. Let's see. You are right there. We have paste. Very good. I need the sloth. Down, 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 down. Wow. Oh, you have a picture of Bisnap. Oh, there you go. Yep, that's the guy. That's the one. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. Time for murder. There's the first one. Hey, it's hired help. We're gonna murder him very quickly. Oh, there he goes. Okay, please fall down and die, or I'll just try to dunk you. I think this will work, actually. There we go. Good. Alright, no climbing gloves, no anything else. Perfect. Okay. PAX where no one knows you're actually Bisnap. Perfect. Yes, indeed. Alright, now. As far as the actual event is concerned, it only took me, what? It only took me about 25 minutes of talking about PAX to start talking about PAX. So, I just wasted my last bomb. That was beautiful. I bet I can get these guys killed. So I started off on Friday. I had no idea what to do. I was wandering around the event center like a lost puppy. This is the 100% truth. I was just checking it all out. This was my first big convention event. It was my, my inaugural invitation to attend something like this, and it was a little overwhelming. I made this, like, half joke about it. The fact that I actually have quite a bit of social anxiety when it comes to, big groups of people, big gatherings. And it was certainly, hitting me. But as the weekend went on, it certainly got a lot better. Like, through Friday it was pretty rough, but Saturday and Sunday I got a lot more comfortable with how things were going. Rob's here! Out of Pack a Patrol! I met that guy, he's a good dude. We got really drunk a lot. That was a real good time. You were feeling like shit all day. Yeah, I know a lot of people got the PAX plague. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Yep. Oh, and Nick's video synopsis of PAX. Yeah, that is good stuff. Yup. Yeah, you suck. That's true. I was trying to be nice. I think I got like a good amount of drunk. I got very drunk. Not like go start a fight with a large man in the streets of Boston drunk. Or in your case, start a bar fight with some a-hole in Boston drunk, and I just unintentionally got those climbing gloves. But in that case also, you did get to that level, so maybe you're right. You very well could be right about it. That's not a good bomb. Nor is that. Both bad bombs. Yama Raid! Welcome, guys. Yama Raiders. Yama Yama Ding Dong recently set the new world record for score, didn't he? That is nuts. 3.1 mil or something like that, if I recall correctly. He had to sleep in the tub. True that. I don't know, man. I think Rob's Thursday trumps my Saturday. If we have to make a competition out of it, which obviously we do. We had some very interesting evenings. Yama Yama Ding Dong Raid. Twitch.tv/Yama Yama Ding Dong, by the way, if you want to see incredible high-level Spelunky play from a good dude. Go give that dude a follow. You shan't regret it. I promise. Ooh, we have a vault. I'd like to do that. I'd like very much to score $1 million points. Oh, good. There's a BaerBot command for it. Lovely. Okay, you get out of there. Oh, that was a terrible attempt. Yep, that was not good at all. Not much better, but might get him. There we go. Alright, so those are prepared for immediate departure. This guy needs to die. Oh, Snaps is here! And I need to tweet my photo of you. I truly do. Did I never tweet that? I could have sworn... Not only did I realize that I hadn't tweeted it after I took it, but then I realized later on, and I was like, oh, I have to tweet this. But I thought I tweeted it at that point. I was probably also very drunk. So that explains a lot of that. But I shall do so. Yeah, you got a pretty popular mug in here this evening. Let's see. Yeah, the veil is being pulled back for quite a few people today. Over the course of the last couple of days, at least. Alright, let's score some dollar points here. This looks like a good place to score dollar points, speaking of which. Okay. I'm gonna put these down here with the other gems. Seems like a good idea. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's where all the money is. I was going to tweet it, but I want... Oh, yeah! That's what it was. Yeah, you guys didn't give me the 69,000 retweets I demanded. Jesus. That's on you guys. How is your voice, by the way, Mr. Snaps? Ain't doing too hot. Aw, damn. It was an arduous evening, or weekend rather, was it not? But anyway, I wanted to keep talking about the show floor, so... Friday was, nuts. Friday was also the day I realized that I was probably better off not eating as opposed to buying food there. But that's a whole different tangent. Come on, there we go. Saturday, though. Friday night, we all went to bed at a reasonable hour because we were all ridiculously exhausted. Saturday night, a group of us got together, went and had some drinks. As I mentioned before, we went to Bleacher Bar, which is a really cool place. It's in downtown Boston, and it's a part of Fenway Park, which if you don't know what Fenway Park is, there's an American baseball team called the Boston Red Sox, and they play at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. And it is a really, really cool stadium. Beautiful, too. Especially at night. And that's when we saw it. We went to Bleacher Bar, which is inside of Fenway. And it was really cool. Not only because it's inside of Fenway, but because it was also kind of empty, due to the fact that we were there at around... Well, not the time when we were there, but the fact that there was no game going on. So we got to Bleacher Bar, and we pretty much had the place to ourselves, and that was just a really, really cool experience. Especially having grown up in that area, and not having been able to see something like that for a long, long time. That was just freaking neato. Yeah, I can definitely talk about the games I saw. There was no NDA for anything I saw there. And I am indeed going to do that very thing as soon as I ensure myself quite a few $100,000 coming my way. That's terrible phrasing, entirely referring to the game we're playing at the moment, but also the money in the check form that should be coming to me. By virtue of indie devs, I throttle for every nickel and dime to even just mention them in passing on a live stream. Alright, let's get some money. It's not any better. There we go. Alright. It's baseball stadium, yeah. Oh, goodness. So, games I saw. I'm gonna start with what I'm most pumped up about. Chief among them being Sportsfriends. If you haven't played Sportsfriends, you should. Unfortunately, I don't know how you can. I don't know how to let you. I don't know how to hold your hand and bring you to it. I want to. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be released pretty soon. Sportsfriends is a ton of fun though, man. Sportsfriends was a ball. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it as I do this. Sportsfriends is a local multiplayer game where you control little athlete characters that wield these... It's pretty much the joust equivalent of the wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. Kickstarter backers have alphas. Yeah! Nice. I'll tweet that picture of Bisnap after the stream for sure. Me in my hero pose. And him as well. I do have a video. I have got many, many videos with my face on it. We have to play some Trials. I know! It doesn't come out on Steam tomorrow, which bothers me. But I am definitely going to play some Trials Fusion as well. Trials Fusion, another game that I played. And I'm pretty excited for Trials Fusion. They added an entire new mechanic, which I'm pretty sure this is common knowledge. They added, like, a score trick mechanic, which didn't seem obvious until I thought about it later on, and then I thought to myself, wow, yeah, that's like the natural progression for the series. They gotta add the trick feature. Yeah, I've got a bunch of videos of my face. My face is not a secret. Nor is the rest of me. Whether or not that's all a ruse to stop you from thinking I'm actually a bear is up to you. Yeah, my face has been out there for a long time. I totally missed that thing you mentioned on Twitter a long time ago at PAX. I don't know what you're referring to, Rob. Me and Bisnap never got to fight. I was kind of bummed out, actually. It's an interesting time to bring it up, but I regretted not spending as much time with the staff. I mean, like, we had quite a few people around, and I wish I could have hung out with everybody a lot more. But the fact that some people were underage made things very difficult for starters. Still a lot of fun, though. I think we all had a freaking blast. I should probably not be using as many bombs as I am. I'll try to, first of all, I'm going to destroy those. Destroy that as well. Yeah, we never got the chance to fight. My Sunday was pretty much a blur. We actually didn't get to the show floor on Sunday until about... It was probably like 1:30 or 2, and then we... Oh god, yeah, that was just a blur of a day. Let's see. I'm gonna put this here, I think. There we go. That's not gonna work. Alright, figure that out later. Oh god. They're bouncing around the exit. Well, I'm gonna find my gun again. But anyway, games, yeah, Trials Fusion, they're adding that score trick mechanic thing. I just took fall damage on the ice caves with a jetpack. And it's really exciting, and it looks new enough to satisfy me. I'm not really sure what I was truly expecting out of it, but I'm happy with the aesthetic changes. I didn't play Crypt of the Necrodancer. That line was long for a long time. I actually avoided waiting in lines in general for as much as I possibly could. That was a terrible idea. There we go. Yeah, Dan can drink with us. Dan's a sweet guy. Awesome dude. Good fella. Any one of those. You take your pick of the options I've presented to you. Right, we're gonna let these guys fall down. There we go. Okay. Time to make some cash. Some cash dollars. And there we go. So it's Trials Fusion. And then Crypt of the Necrodancer, didn't get a chance to play that one. Played Hyperlight Drifter. I think a game a lot of folks are becoming more and more familiar with. Felt really good. And I'll be honest, when I first saw Hyperlight Drifter, I wasn't that stoked on it. I liked the art style. I liked the scope that it gave you. That was one of my favorite parts of what I saw of Hyperlight Drifter. But gameplay-wise, I was thinking to myself, like, this doesn't really look like it's going to offer that much uniqueness. But it does have a really good feel to it. Like, I played it, and I was able to get through quite a bit of the area I was in, and I was really enjoying it. So that's exciting. I think Hyperlight Drifter is going to be really, really good. What else? Should probably do this. Here's a better idea. If you are curious whether or not I played, or whether or not any of my friends that may be in the chat played, they can probably answer that for you. Mugenics! Nick talked about that to me after he played that. He said he wasn't that thrilled with it. Nick played it, he felt pretty underwhelmed. And that apparently is the reaction it's generated from quite a few people. Yeah, Omrecker hit 100,000. That is big news as well. Big congrats to him. It's freaking awesome. Excuse me. Okay. Wasn't much to Mugenics showing at PAX. Right, yeah, that was the other thing is... Clearly they've got quite a bit more going on with it. They just didn't bring it all to the show floor. Let's see. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a good game when it's finished. Let's see, what else? Oh, the pretty awesome one we played. Well, first of all, okay, so here's a very interesting progression of events I can share with you guys. So I got to try the Oculus Rift. That was the first time I'd ever tried it. Ever in my life. I tried it first. I will lock the bets, by the way. Here we go. I tried it playing Race the Sun, which, in retrospect, probably wasn't the best game to play the Oculus on, or play with the Oculus, use the Oculus for, whatever, phrasing, bad thing. And, I was underwhelmed by it. I played it, and, well, first it was like, me putting on the device, I had a much different idea of what it was in my head. I think my hype levels betrayed me, because I was expecting something completely immersing. Something that provided me with complete immersion. And I was a little disappointed in that respect. I didn't quite like how I felt in regard to the lack of, you know, like, completely encompassing your vision. But Race the Sun in particular, I don't know if it was just the fact that Race the Sun is poorly optimized for the Oculus, or if it was just an older version of the Oculus or something like that. It really was just not that thrilling. So that was kind of a bummer. But after that, in a future day of the show, I played with it again, but this time on a game that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me. It's got a hilarious name. Made by Ben Kane. It's a game about defusing a bomb. It's a party game about defusing a bomb. And it is wonderful. It uses the Oculus. And it was so much fun. And using the Oculus for that, I got to try it again with that game. And it was so much better. It was basically everything I had wanted out of the Oculus. With the bomb defusing. So that was, that allowed me to leave on a much higher note as far as my Oculus Rift experience is concerned. Which is a good thing. Good thing. I'm actually working on a legit possibility of $1 million run here. Pretty exciting. Do I kill myself here as well, of course. Keep talking and no one explodes. Yeah, I think that was the one. That sounds right. I know it was 5 words. Keep talking were 2 of the words. And exploding had something to do with it also. So that's probably it. There we go, we figured it out. Solved the mystery. Okay, we're gonna do this. Triple jetpack run, I know. Ridiculous. Let's see. So yeah, I am very excited for that, and now I feel a lot better about the Oculus. Despite all of the Facebook nonsense, but I feel like that was Twitter's flavor of the week that dissipated now. Fortunately, you can't really cook these things. Actually, what I'm going to do here, I think... Oh, that was a bad idea. That'll do. There we are. Probably not the best way to go about it, but it gets me the money there. You broke $1 million while you were hammered over the weekend. Nice! Well done, Mr. Babbitt. Okay. What else did I see there? The new Magic game was there, and the line was wrapped around the booth for the entire weekend, so didn't get to check that out. Probably not really worth it. We'll see it in a month or so. Not too much hype. For me personally. About that one. Good night, Bear Greed. You have a pleasant evening. Okay, here we go. You were never that hyped about Oculus because you tend to prefer third-person games. Yeah, that makes sense. Games like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, though. Those in particular, they're opening up this, like... Wow, that was a wonderful bomb. They're opening up this party game dimension to the Oculus that I wouldn't have even thought of were it not for the brilliant minds of people like Ben Kane. Because you don't really consider the Oculus to be something that is almost better utilized by the people not using the Oculus. But that's exactly what Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes does. It provides the people watching the Oculus user with entertainment outside of the actual device, which is really cool. Did you check out Hearthstone? Yeah. I played these newfangled games over there at PAX East where you demo out all the big new releases. I just spent the entire weekend at the Hearthstone and Riot booths. Got me some League of Legends codes, yeah! I actually did, and I totally redeemed them. I ain't gonna lie about it. I stole them from all of my friends, in fact. I told them, hey man, you guys don't play League, let me take these from you. And they were like, nerd! That's what they did all weekend, actually. And I just wept. Softly into my own arms. Covered in fur. So that was PAX. I just skipped the Onk. Yep. Did that. That was really stupid. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Except cry, weep, softly, into your own arms. Well, I don't want to score anymore. Ha! That was stupid. I'm a big dumb idiot. Maybe I should still go for the million. I could probably still do it. We can still do it. It's fine. Tibbers! Your friends are Piccolo. All of them. I was half convinced I myself was Bisnap for a while until I found him. I'm not even focused on the game right now, guys. I'm just talking about PAX. That was brilliant. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go Moship. I don't think there's any mines. Suddenly your old age bet has a much greater chance of success. There you go. You can go through the worm for the second Moai, but we can't go through the mothership. Actually, there is no such thing as the second Moai. There's one Moai, and it spawns in different places depending on whether or not you go through the worm in 3-1. I can't remember. I don't think I actually played that many more games other than the ones I've talked about. Trying to recall if there was anything I may have forgotten about. Always reset if you miss the Moai. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. I guess you can die. I guess so. Would you go to E3? I've always wanted to go to E3. That's been like... It's been basically a dream of mine since I was probably 15 to go to E3. Unfortunately, nowadays, E3 isn't even really the big thing. E3 has become more of a hype machine than it's been like a convention for gamers, a convention for getting together and being excited about the latest tech and whatnot. Next BaerSnap will hopefully be pretty soon. As soon as we get the opportunity. Oh, damn it. That was dumb. Alright. Got this one. Don't think there were that many more. Got that. I think there's one down by the exit. That might be the last gem. The last gem out of Vietnam. BaerTaffy does sound pretty delicious, doesn't it? Okay. $500,000. It's still possible. Every time you throw, your Bisnap personality becomes slightly less sexy. I've got to tweet the photo so I can prove that we're two separate people, but then again, we can live in the mystery for as long as we want. It's up to you guys. Just need those 69,000 retweets, of course. Down, down, down. Oh, that was really dumb! Okay, well, there goes the onk. Whoops! I'm being dumb. I think I've pretty much said my piece as far as the, Did I die? How did I die? What on earth? Oh well. No, I was just gonna say that pretty much wraps up my PAX feelings. It was a really fun experience. The convention itself was secondary to the hanging out, to the living it up in downtown Boston. But, yeah, it was pretty awesome, and I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna play some more Spelunky, probably some Spelunky or something like that. We'll figure it out. Taking a quick break here, a few minutes of ads, we'll be back with more BaerTaffy Live Show. See you in a bit!